And guys, keep filling the lanes. Brendan Renner, Jason Bowler. Bowler in the Century. He gets away. We're waiting on Brendan to get the boost up. $7.73 that time for Jason Bowler. And Brendan Renner went $11.50 that time. Jason Poole, Stephen Beach. Hopefully Beach has got this sorted. Little bit of fluid coming out at a couple of times. We're waiting on the Falcon. He's gone a bit deep. He's keen. So again, Group 1 cars coming in. Just a reminder, all lanes are open for all entrants, Group 1 and Group 2. Beach gets out there shifting that thing. Looks like a bit of a handful, obviously makes heaps. 7.20, not the cleanest shifts, but still goes 7.20 with the 99. Jason Poole, 12.50 for the XC Falcon that time. So lanes are open. All entrants, Group 1, Group 2. Welcome back. Welcome back from the road course this morning. Keep those lanes full, we'll make the most of it. Dennis Whiting. And Shara Hoskin. Shara out there trying to harness that little beast. $9.95 for the Gemini. $7.50 for Dennis Whiting that time. So good to see Dennis here. So Road Trip Drag Challenge stalwart is Toby Howard. Can't get enough. Good to see the green Tirana here again this weekend. Paul DeRue in beside him. Just went 6.999. Can he run another 6-second pass? That's the plan. Toby Howard 7.31.96. His best pass of the weekend. Paul DeRue 7.10. So just outside. So again, another car I don't think we got a chance to see yesterday. It's Ashley Reeson. And Ryan DeRue didn't get a pass in yesterday either. So we just saw his dad go down a couple of times in the Falcon. Now it's Ryan's turn. The Commodore with the turbo barra. This thing gets along. Keep an eye on the boards. Oh, well, I was going to say the boards, but they're not working at the moment. 684. And he was out of the pedal early. $6.84 for Ryan DeRue. $7.43 for Ashley Reeson's pretty handy too in the ute. Lanes are open, all entrance lanes are open. Group 1, Group 2, doesn't matter. Bring it on down. Scooter March out there, the F100 they call Frankie. 861. 1091 for Robert French. So French well and truly make up for not getting a pass in yesterday. That's about 6 or 7 this morning so far. Cramming them in. Battle of the Falcon Utes. Dion Shaw gets away a bit quicker. Jason Martin waiting to get that thing up on boost. So Dion goes 885, a 798 for Jason Martin. One of our manual competitors again. Manual open blown class for Martin. Virginia Sheep Metal, their wonderful sponsor of that bracket. We can't do without a heap of sponsors, and we very much appreciate all these guys being on board. Support those that support us. Return the favour. Because you usually find these are drag races, businesses, or road trip, or in the industry for sure. So make sure you return the favour wherever you can if you're chasing a product or a service, and one of these sponsors can help you out. Please use them. Scott Cleburne and Brent Robson. So the little Corolla rotary powered manual. Listen to it up on the two-step. Another car that's a regular at these events, 761.96 there for Scott and Brent Robson, 737. The little BMW's getting quicker, I think. So one of our A-class cars, that's Callan Bonner. Open outlaw blown, brought to us by the Radial Boys. .589, a 5-second pass. It's a nice start for the team for the day. Callan Donnan in the Pro Fox goes 589, 123 on the speed. Dave Rickards in the other lane went 748. Expect coming to the line, the VK. I think that's Kevy Brown. There's Kevy Brown in the VK in the left lane. And Craig Nofke, the Falcon Ute, 718. Brown clocks a 6:30, 110. I don't know if we've seen Kevin this weekend too often either, so good to see him get a nice clean pass in. 6:30, 110 there for him. Craig Nofke, 718 in the Ute. Lanes open for everyone. Group 1, Group 2, doesn't matter, bring it down. Terry Mansfield French. The wagon, plenty of long roofs here this weekend. Good to see. Grant Pollard. The Ute in the other lane. Had a $100 race up against Toby Howard yesterday. Toby took the money. Bit of a side bet. I love a little bit of banter. 7:35 that time for Terry. Grant Pollard went 7:79, so the wagon was the quicker of the two there. Michael McGregor waiting for the boost to come up as we watch Danny Martin get out there in the VL. Look at him grow gears in that thing. Michael McGregor, 662 earlier. How do we go on this one? 675, so he's in the ballpark. Getting that car sorted nicely. 675, 108 for him. Danny Martin went 764. So again, 8th mile this weekend. Great to have Warwick Dragway back online after massive improvements and works going on here. Obviously, quarter mile track now, which is fantastic. We're on the 8th mile this weekend, which is perfectly suited to this style of event. Mitchell Fleet out there. 9:41 for him in the left-hand lane. He's in that little Subaru, the BRZ. Looks like an early MR2 in the other lane. No details on the screen on the moment of that one, but 11:90 the time. Don't forget to get down there and support the canteen. We've got burgers and chips and drinks and all sorts of good stuff. So make sure you get over there. Dag dogs too, Dagwood dogs. Support the club, support the canteen. Get over there, grab yourself something to eat, something to drink. Elvin Johnson, the rotary powered car, 686 that time. And Sally went 853, so a little bit off the pace on that one. We saw a couple of 790 passes out of Sally earlier. But Elvin Johnson, 686. I'm pretty sure that's an improvement on yesterday too. So we're starting to see some good numbers out here. The track's come up a treat. As Ben Cox comes back for the first time today in the wagon. Fully accessorised, got the SLE wheels. Dale Samuelson in beside him, he's in the Statesman. He's already put down a few today. That's another 8-second pass for him, 8.98 on that one. Ben Cox went 7.97. So again, lanes open for all entrants. Group 1, Group 2, come one, come all. Chris Moore and the little Corolla, he's keeping me entertained this weekend. That thing gets some wild axle trim. It's like it's got a single leaf spring under the back of it or something. He's got his hands full. 960, 89 mile an hour. Tommy Stevens over there in the fair lane. 858 from the big fair lane. And Drag Challenge merchandise, make sure you grab something for yourself to take home or for someone at home that couldn't be here. Shirts, long sleeves, hoodies, not in 3XL at the moment, but unfortunately. Hats, bucket hats. But grab yourself something. I know we sold really well yesterday and Thursday, so grab yourself something before you can't. 773 to Jason Bowler there, Matt Coates 798. Peter Fenton and the little Celica. Cool little car. This one, Paul Thompson's also got an interesting car. A little Rodeo with the diesel and his swapping gears as well. The manual gearbox. Somewhere there in the soot is Paul Thompson crossing the finish line. 8.25. That's a good improvement. 8.25 at 90. Thing leaves all sorts of soot dust over the start line too. Boys have got the mops out. It's good old Ford versus Holden battle. We miss those days, don't we? Doesn't count anymore, does it? Not on the other style of racing, anyway. Does here still on the drag strip. Tim Bailey from Victoria. The Commodore Ute. So started just having a quick chat to him about something before we send him on the way. And Richard Rocket in the other lane. So two A-class cars. So we got the mops here, a little bit of something out there that we, whoa. Look here, sticky out there. So again, shout out to the track crew and anyone else that helped this morning. It was all hands on deck to get this track up to the great surface you see right now. That ugly stuff from the sky helps sometimes, cleans the track off a little bit, gives it a bit of a fresh start and some fresh rubber and some fresh traction compound go down. Looks like we're just about ready to go. All right, Tim Bailey, as I said, from Victoria. Drove the thing here. Going to drive it home. Richard Rocket in the other lane. $6.93 for Tim Bailey. There you go. That's just reward. That's more like it. The boys will be pretty happy with that. 693, 104. Richard Rocker went 653. That Falcon Ute gets along. 653, 111 miles an hour. So improvements all over the place this morning, this afternoon actually. Michael Barradell, 710. Dennis Whiting in between, 718. Went 750 on the last one, so out of nowhere, 718 for Dennis Whiting. So whatever worked there, do it again. Because a big improvement there. So J-Class car over here. Dial your own bracket. SFM. Concrete pumping and spraying. Scooter and the team there. Thanks for having them on board. Great to have them. And manual open blown, brought to us by Virginia Sheet Metal. That's little Kai Knight's Corolla there. He was out of the throttle early. There was something that he didn't like there. No doubt we'll see him back. So all our cars, well, from what I've seen, well, we might have a few stragglers still out there on the circuit from the road course, but got to complete the road circuit each day. And you've got to hand in your quickest time slip at the end of the day. So that's what they're all out here doing, trying to put together a sharp pass, get the quickest time slip for the day, hand that in with your proof that you made at the checkpoint on the road trip. So Shara Hoskin back in the little Gemini wagon. Beth Mansfield fresh. So the two ladies out there getting the job done. 8:02 for Beth and 8:98 that time for Shara Hoskin. You can see the tyre marks out there where it got into a bit of a bunny hop situation. Stephen Beach got the little rotary powered car. Brap on the number plates. Taking on Kingy. 710 keeps chipping away at it to Stephen Beach. This thing's could he be headed for the sixes? 710, 101. Guy King 804. He was out of the throttle early. Didn't have a clean pass there. Toby Howard had the fronts all locked up and still had the boot into it there in the burnout. There's something coming out of that. So unfortunately, a little bit of smoke under the car, and you can see fluid on the track there from Toby Howard's car. So some kind of little leak there that he's going to have to sort out, unfortunately. And the way the boys are running for some rags, I'm going to say we might have a little bit of oil out there we need to clean it up. 8:41 for Scooter March, 8:41. Their times not only here on race day, but in between as well. There's always plenty to do at a racetrack. Mow lawns and clean stuff and prepare stuff. So it looks like we're just about ready to go. Track crew wise. All right, guys, bear with us for a little bit. Just trying to sort out a slight technical issue. See if we get the timing board sorted. Thumbs up, we're ready to go. There's a couple of utes in the water, a couple of Commodore utes. Brian DeRue. Turbo Barra. So Turbo Barra powered ute, left-hand lane. Mark Petticook in the other lane. Drew got out there, turned the tyres a little bit. You could have reset on the throttle. 7:53, 1:10. He'll be looking for better than that. He'll be back, no doubt. Straight back around the lanes, I'd say. Mark in the other lane went 8:86. Shane Jessen, Brent Robson, and once again that little BMW. Pretty impressive little car. 732, 100 mile an hour. Shane Jessen that time. Got the boost where he wanted it, went 685 at 101. So I think that's his best for the weekend as well. So again, a few cars filtering through we haven't seen so far. I haven't seen the HR before from memory. That's Mark Stone. Dion Shaw in beside him in the Falcon Ute. He's in C-Class. Morgan and Co. Payne is bringing a C-Class. $778 for Stone in the HR, and Dion Shaw went 8.99. So he's a little bit off the pace where he was earlier. Ian Clifford, Jerry Keane. Watch his little Tirana. Talks up and pulls that left-hand front off the ground. Ian Clifford had a bit of a wild ride yesterday. Got all sort of sideways at half track. I'll put the mockers on Keane. That thing's fueled up big time. Ian Clifford, 81300 on the top end. Keen Starana didn't want to play the job. A little bit more soot out there. This is a bit different. This is the 1-tonner, so they tell me it's got a Land Cruiser V8 engine in it. I hope he doesn't run out of diesel before he gets it. Dave Edwards in the other lane went 848, and we watched the 1-tonner. It's starting to go all right now. 755. 755 in the 1-tonner. That's pretty handy. So I like something a bit different. It's good to see something different like that. Holden 1-tonner with a Toyota diesel V8. Ryan Feakin, the little MX-5. Watch him smash this thing through the gears. A little bit of haze under the car on the top end. Still goes 684. 684, 106 for Ryan Feakin. Sam George, 847 in the Hilux. Good to see people out here travelling to events as well. Saw this car last week in Rockhampton at Rocky Nats. That's the big Ford. It's got turbo barra in it. Robert French in beside him. $877 for the big Ford, $1060 for Robert French that time. Once again, he's gonna rack up 10 passes before the day's out, I reckon, Robert French. Didn't get one in at all yesterday. Gonna sneak 10 in today, I reckon, the way he's going. So not the most favourable weather around the place last night. Some cars were on trailers last night. They were like, nah, we're going to head. But they've hung around. They're taking the cars back off the trailers, and we're just about pumping them through. Good to see. Some left earlier this morning. They're missing out. That's all right. Understandably, it didn't look great, but turned out fantastic. Here we go. Lee Warnes, Craig Nofke. Shout out to Mick, Jane and the team for sticking it out. Got to have a crack. 706 for Craig Nofke. Lee Warnes goes 682. 682 at 101 for the HQ. So if you did stick around today, you're reaping the rewards because the track's fantastic. Been plenty of PBs for the weekend here this morning. This afternoon, I should say. This morning, this afternoon, you know what I mean. Let's make it up as I go. Murray Johnston. And Mark Malloy. Mark Malloy's in H class. Iconic Construction is bringing True Street Radial. It's the quicker of the two cars too. He goes 8.06 at 94 mile an hour. Murray Johnston went 9.15 in the Big Statesman. Callan Donham back to the line in Pro Fox. Got the golden sticker on the back, one of our lane sponsors here. Look at this thing start the march from half track at 597. He was out of the pedal a little bit early, 123.79. No, actually he was probably right, didn't it? Thought he was out of the pedal early, but it ran nice out the back door there. 597, not quite as quick as we've seen so far out of the car, but still a good pass. Jason Spicar in the other lane. Justin, I should say. 869. Stephen Staker. Great looking Falcon. I like that thing. 670 for him. 672 in the other lane for Danny Martin in the VL. Watch that thing. Goes in the big nosedive as he punches through the gears. He's in manual class as well. So a couple of utes side by side here. Ashley Reason. Brian Brennan. Brendan goes 673, so we're starting to see some of these cars really start to push some numbers out. 673, 109 for Brian Brennan. C-Class, these Morgan & Co. painters bring us that. Ashley Reason in the other lane went 780. JOH Engineering. Helping us out there with that class. Just going to give the start line a quick spray here, guys, just to lay down a little bit more traction compound. So bear with us a sec. Hey, big shout out to all our wonderful sponsors. Let's run through them in the classes. So obviously our name and rights sponsor for the weekend. I met Smithy last night. He's a fantastic bloke and a great supporter of these events. So Absolute Lifting and Safety. Absolute Lifting and Safety. He loves it. He loves this sort of stuff, and he puts his money where his mouth is, puts his hand in his pocket, and supports these road trip drag challenge events wholeheartedly. So great to have him. Also racing here this weekend. So not only major sponsor, he's also out there doing it as well. Yeah, class sponsors, A-class sponsor, the Radio Boys. So big shout out to the Radio Boys. They look like they were in a little bit of trouble yesterday with one of their cars. Broken axle, but managed to find an axle for that car, so they're back on track today. Plainland Mini Excavator hire. Bring us B-class. Upset Racing, Heavy Maintenance Australia, Morgan & Co Painters, Bris Vegas. Asphalt Services, JOH Engineering, Trailers and Spares, Iconic Constructions, SFM Concrete Pumping and Spraying, Virginia Sheet Metal, PST Automotive, Dial Your Own Challenge. The money was put up by Quick 60 Race Cars and Components, and the Knight Family Motorsports put up the money for the 650 shootout. So great to have all those sponsors on board. I mean, like I said, you can always use one of these guys for one of their services or products. Of course, you know, there's not much there we can't use. JOH Engineering, you know, they're drive shaft specialists. They do all sorts of engineering for race cars. They can help you out with anything. They're down here in Ipswich. Bris Vegas Asphalt Services, who can't do with another driveway or a bit of more bitumen out the backyard to put some more cars on, whatever the case may be. But great to have all these sponsors on board. We've got trophy sponsors as well. We're nearly ready to go. But Cozzy's Paint and Panel and Fabrications, Dimmy Electrical, Cleveland Dyno, Pro Build, 1320 Motorsports, and Weld Done Fabrications. So thank you very much to all those wonderful sponsors. Still some merchandise down there, guys, if you want to get down there and have a look for us. Under the big marquee there, grab your Drag Challenge merchandise. T-shirts, long sleeves, hoodies, bucket hats, caps. Make sure you grab yourself something. Support the canteen for us too. We got a great canteen down there, the club running that one. Burgers and chips and Dragway dogs and drinks. That's about all you need. That's all the food groups. All right, looks like we're good to go. Just trying to sort something out. Unfortunately, those timing boards still aren't working up there. But anyway, see what we can come up. Nice, big, strong burnout there for Andy Fensom in the Tirana. Look at the smoke. Good burnout. Matt Kelly in beside him. He's in A-class. Upset Racing bringing us that. So he's in the Supra. Andy Fensom in beside him. Kelly out there turning the tyres about 200 feet out. Feeds him on a good pass there. Goes 6:33, 109. About where he was yesterday. $7.36 over there for Matthew Kelly once he got that thing settled. It just got out there and hazed the tyres pretty hard. He had to get back into it. So again, still a few trickling in from the cruise route, from the road course this morning. The lanes are open for all classes. Both groups, all classes. Lanes are open. How about the F-truck? How about that thing getting the front off the ground like that? 677 at 100. That's Brandon Bohash. Probably got the name wrong. I'll work on it. How about the launch? That thing bites hard and up she goes. Stephen Rule in the other lane, and the Mustang went 10.21. $7.44 that time for Terry. Ben Cox over here on the other side, on the Mount side.